Hey guys, it's Keisha, and we are gonna go super indulgent today. We're talking chocolate mousse. It's a lot easier than you think it is. So what we're gonna start with is 3 tablespoons of butter in a double boiler. So I have a clear glass bowl right here over a pot of water, and if you can see inside, you can see some of the bubbles going, and I'm at a medium-low heat. So I'm gonna put in 3 tablespoons of cold butter, and I'm also gonna put in 1 cup of chocolate. Now you can use dark chocolate, you can use milk chocolate, you can use white chocolate. I just go with chocolate chips because it's easier. So over the double boiler, we're gonna melt this down and incorporate the butter and the chocolate together. Once it's all melted, we're gonna put in some egg yolks. But we wanna take our time melting the chocolate and butter because we don't want it to seize and separate. Chocolate's a very, very fickle ingredient. Okay, so the chocolate and butter have all melted together and they're all super incorporated. So now what I want to do is move my bowl off of the double boiler and move it onto a cooler part of the stove here. So what I'm going to do is incorporate 3 egg yolks, and I have these 3 egg yolks right here, and I'm going to whisk them in very, very carefully, one at a time. So whenever one of them is fully mixed in, like this, I'm going to go ahead and add in the others. So here's another. Okay, so while the chocolate is setting and resting and cooling just a little bit, I'm gonna go over to my stand mixer over here. We're gonna start on the meringue portion of the mousse, which is gonna give it its light, airy texture. I have 3 egg whites that I'm gonna pour into a cold bowl. And I'm going to start this going on medium speed until we get foam. So when the egg whites are foamy like this, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. And this is going to help it keep the shape. We're going to keep this going until soft peaks form. So now we have our stiff peaks formed in our meringue. This is where I'm going to very gradually add in a 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to keep on beating it until we get stiff peaks. Alright. So now that our egg whites have reached the stiff peak stage, we're going to go ahead and incorporate this into our chocolate mixture. So move this guy over, bring him here. And I want to get a spatula. So now that the stiff peaks have formed right here in our meringue, we're going to incorporate this into our chocolate mixture. So I get rid of this guy. And I'm going to use a rubber spatula to fold in the egg whites into the chocolate. Okay, so the meringue is incorporated into our chocolate and butter mixture. Now it's time to go ahead and get to the whipped cream part of it. So in this bowl, I'm going to go ahead and put in half a cup of really cold, heavy cream. And into this, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now, most recipes would use vanilla extract. You can also get really creative and use dark rum. You can use Kahlua. You can use brandy. You can use whatever flavor you want. So it just takes a second. It really doesn't take a whole lot of power at all to whisk this really, really well, and then you're going to have whipped cream in no time. Once you get that bowl action in with the whisk at the same time, it's actually really easy. Comes along a little faster. Grease and a lot of momentum. In no time, you can have fluffy whipped cream just like this. All right, so what we're gonna do now is grab our meringue and chocolate, and we're going to fold in the whipped cream. So we scoop from the bottom and turn it over, folding it in until everything is mixed up really well and so smoothly. This is the epitome of chocolate indulgence. Just watch. Right, everything is silky, smooth, and super rich and decadent. So now what we're going to do is portion this out into little dessert containers, because this does have to sit in the refrigerator for a couple of hours to set up really, really nicely, really, really well. So there's one container. Now, if you notice, I have only 3 containers out here on the counter because this is the 4th one and it's for me. Wow. Okay. 2 hours in the fridge. It's going to be perfect timing for us to have dinner, a nice little sweet treat right afterwards. So this is an easy recipe for chocolate mousse. Not intimidating, not pretentious. It's really easy, really super decadent. So all of you chocoholics along with me, unite and have the chocolate mousse. Okay, find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Hit me up for any questions you may have, and for more amazing indulgent recipes like this, you know exactly where to find us at Kitchen Bravo. We'll see you there.